It's really been really interesting for me because there is a little bit of preparation, but it's been similar to what my session career has been, right? Where you roll up and you got to play good in that moment. You know, you don't want to go back and fix too many problems, although George will probably say he does. But you know what I mean? Like you've got to be on. It's unlike a gig. You can be loose, but with this, having the camera there, it's there forever, and you've got to be on with everything that you do. And that's what being a session musician was like. We do run the songs, right? We do run them. You know, if we know the song that we're about to record, we'll do it first take, right? But if we don't know it, we've never played it before, we'll run it once or twice and mess it up, and then we know how to get back in it. But we never did more than 5 takes.
5 takes maximum.
Maximum.
I think I saw one the other day I rewatched, and it was take 7 or something, and that's really unusual.
Yeah, it's interesting because sometimes you learn a song once and you'll never play it again. But it's again, I want to keep bringing it back to the session playing, because you roll up to a session and you're given a song to play, and you play it once, and when you're gone, it's over. You don't go back to it, you know. And that's similar to this, and you've got to have a certain mindset to be able to do that. You know, with being a session musician all your life too, is being able to rock up and be the performer that's been sounding like they've performed it every day for the last 10 years, right? But you only get 1 or 2 goes at it. It's a really wonderful thing that I think with all the guys, they're all like that. We've all got that attitude of, you know, we just go and play. We don't need to learn the song note for note. That's the beauty of this band.
Except maybe some of the Steely Dan stuff, which I think you're very defensive about.
No, I think because I mean I've learnt it. I know the chords, I know the chord structures. The solos, I know how they go, and I've learnt them, but they become like Chinese whispers.
But you know that the audience is going to. There are some parts of the audience that say, "Oh, he didn't play that like the record."
That's right. Yeah, I get that.
And that's the Steely Dan, especially.
Yeah, some of the songs we do, it creates a fair bit of interest, and you do get those sort of people that go, right, I didn't think they could put it off as a 4-piece on a Steely Dan song. And that's due to you, Pete.
No,
because you do your homework and I just follow.
The interesting thing is that we have known each other for such a long time. We know where we've come from. But around the world, people don't know who we are. We do have a long-standing relationship with all the guys. I've worked with you since I was a teenager.
Well, it's the best thing ever happened to me, mate, is for you and I to get together.
I think
mainly because I think it's just the chemistry and the way we work together with our guitars.
Well, you're the best rhythm player I've ever played with.
You know,
There's nobody on that level at all.
There's a lot of people who ask how we get such a full sound. I remember going to one of your gigs, and Tina, my wife, said, "So my God, Peter makes so much sound. He fills up the room with everything." And Baz is playing guitar there as well, and a lot of what you're hearing is actual barring as well.
That's right.
And we're not getting in each other's way.
Well, you never do. That's the thing. There's a lot of space between the two of you guys, and my job in the mixing department for that anyway, to make sure that we never do tread on each other.
Well, I remember one of the very first gigs I did with Baz. He said, "If I'm playing down here, you should play up here." Or something to that effect. If I'm playing up here, you should be down there. So we're never crossing over in the same area. A lot of people ask about my gear. All my life I've been amplifiers and rack gear and pedals and all that sort of stuff. About, I don't know however long Actiflex has been going for, I had Andrew Farnham from Independent Music, who has been an amazing supporter for me, give me an Actiflex. And what it is it's digital amplification. So it's not guitar into amplifier, it's guitar into a unit that models an amplifier in a speaker box. And it's been the best thing I've ever done. I'm never going back to amplifiers again.
Now a little bit more level input into the amplifiers. The deluxe tweed. I want to get all times to be able to edit on the fly. Pete, can you tell us about your acoustic patch, please? My biggest problem is real estate space based on the pedals range. Yes.
And together we will stroll into.
I know there's a lot of guitar players that watch our channel. Somebody said something about, as soon as I saw the Relic Strat, what was that one?
Yeah.
That was the classic.
Instant credibility loss.
It's a credibility loss because I was playing around. What they don't understand is, and I guarantee that bloke has never played a Relic Strat. The Relic Strats are expensive because they spend a lot of time on getting those necks right, the bodies right,
The pickups,
and the pickups are different, and handmade pickups. But the necks themselves are unbelievable. And the quality of the wood, everything is beyond all that other stuff.
Yeah.
So yes, they make them relics. And you know what, I never really kind of understood or bothered with them being relic or beaten up. I never did until I thought, well, if I smash this up, it's still worth as much as it was when I bought it. If you're buying them for that purpose, I don't.
I want to hear it.
A lot of people mention the way you create almost a steel guitar sound, which is really unique to you. Like I've never heard anyone ever do it. I don't know how you do it.
Like a pedal, compression, bit of dirt on the amplifier, and lots of reverb and delay. The right reverb and delay.
Yeah.
And then you're using your volume pedals, and then the tremolo one is always going to make it sound like a pedal steel. That version that we did was kind of made up on the day, right?
One guy did say he didn't play every note.
I know. Well, there probably was.
Don't go there.
There was probably only one note that I played that was the same as the original.
And a lot of those type of songs have been done by multiple people, obviously, but in different ways. So you're not necessarily doing the Peter Green version or the Santana version or whatever.
And that's the beauty about this band is we go, well, we know the bones of the song, right? Let's do what we do with it.
That's what covers are. Not a tribute.
No, we're not tribute band. I love the fact that I can get a shell of a song and do what I want to it.
Yeah.
That gives me the freedom to play, you know.
Well, I like the arrangement on the fly. It's all very spontaneous, and you guys are producing everything on the spot.
We've all got opinions about what might work. If it does work, great. If it doesn't work, no. It's funny you should bring that up because George actually has saved a couple of songs.
You've been singing on it.
He said, saved. I think you're giving me far too much credit. I think when you say save, probably mean to imply that the first mix was really bad, and then it's to save the mix.
So yeah, everybody loves the mixes, man. Everybody says
Turn your back on me, baby.
I have to try and think what do you want to hear.
Yeah.
And so when I do those mixes, I get it done, I do a mix. And the first thing I do is I send it to Barry. Because when you do a mix, you live with it for a little while.
Yeah.
Until you hate something in it.
Yeah.
Whereas Barry's very quick to hate something. It's like, George, it's brilliant. That's just, wow, mind blown, fantastic. It's wonderful. And then comes the essay.
The only things I don't really like, when we're doing it live, you tend to sort of over year in the vocal. You know, Frank Zappa taught me that. He said, "Baz, I love what you do, but there's too many years." And so I just get him to take them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just stuff like that.